Okay then, hello everybody and welcome back. So I am going to start today's video with a little bit of an apology. Last week I left you on a bit of a cliffhanger. We ran the car up, we ran into a couple of issues, we overcame the issues, but I didn't give you a finished result. So last week we ended up at about 523 brake at 1.4 bar. So today I'm back at Badger 5. The car is not here, as you can see, but the end result is in, and I'm going to share that with you now. $575 horsepower. Yeah. What the hell? I did not see that coming. I know it did 539 on the Emerald before. That was absolute balls out, 2.3 bar, kicking its head in. I kind of thought we'd get close to that, 535, maybe 540. Never in a million years did I expect to see 575 brake. So I'm going to spin the camera around now, show you a couple of plots on the screen and explain a little bit about what it's doing. So here we go. On the screen now is the old setup with Emerald and the new with the Ignitron. So blue is Emerald, red is what we're doing on Ignitron. So you can see spool up, everything up to about 5,500 revs, pretty much identical on face value. It's here about 5,500 revs. It just gains and gains and gains. So at the very top end here, if I scroll, where Emerald was doing 505, Ignitron is now doing 575. So at the very top end, we've got as much as a 75 horsepower gain. However, that is not the most impressive bit. Okay, so in blue, we have Emerald. If you look up here, peak boost was up at 2.3 bar. We didn't actually hook up a shaft speed sensor for this, but pretty safe to say it would have been well over the limit. Now in red here is the Ignitron shaft speed. It looks like a slightly odd profile because it rises and then drops. That is actually to keep the turbo within Garrett's 165,000 RPM maximum shaft speed. So although it comes up and then it tapers off, you'd expect power to taper off. And if we go to the power, it just keeps on rising. Let me turn boost off there, pop torque on there. So yeah, up 5,500 RPM, absolutely identical, although it's achieved that from about 0.25 bar less boost. And then from 5.5 onwards, it just goes nuts. 575 brake, 502 foot-pounds, unreal. So, yeah, what on earth am I going to do with 575 brake? Well, I know exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to go racing. We probably won't run it at 575. So as well as that, we've got a bit of a mid-power map. We've got a map at 1.6 bar, which is doing 541 brake, and then we've got a much lower map at 1.2 bar, which is doing around 480-ish. We can turn it down to gate, which is doing about 425 for really, really wet conditions, but yeah, that's the plan. 575 brake, what the hell? Genuinely, the first time in 15 years, I'm actually quite daunted at the prospect of driving it. So I'm up at Badger 5 at the moment. I'm actually in the dyno cell because if I open the door here, it's quite wet and quite grim outside. So I've used this really nice sound deadened room. Not only is it a cracking dyno cell, it kind of doubles up as a nice little recording studio as well. Bill has promised to make some faces at me through the window, but as of yet, we're all good. So yeah, there we go. Dyno is finished, 575 brake. I keep saying that number, but I'm kind of blown away by it. I never in a million years thought I'd have a car with that much power. I've got no idea what it's going to be like to drive. All I know is I'm slightly scared of it. So yeah, I'm up here. I'm going to collect the car today. We're going to load it on the trailer. We're going to take it home, where I've got a ton of work to get through, various bits and bobs I've been accumulating over the last 3 months to bolt onto it. Some of it really cool, really exciting stuff, which I cannot wait to share with you guys. But otherwise, that's me. That's the phone, so I'm going to go and get the car. Ta-da! Here she is. So, whilst it was away, we've even had the glittery paint job done. What do you reckon? What do we think? Glitter? Blue? Like it? No? I think it's pretty cool, but that's actually Andrew's S3. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Here she is. Time to get it loaded on the trailer. I'm not going to go for a test drive because it is unimaginably miserable outside. But yeah, I'm here in the Badger Cave, which is an incredibly large but incredibly cold space on a day like today. So we're going to jump in the A3, get it loaded up, and we're going to head back to Hampshire. Right, so this is going to be my first time starting the car on Ignitron. And apparently all I need to do is turn the key, which is quite novel for a car of mine. Here goes. So there we go. You just lean in, turn the key, and it starts and runs. It sounds 1,000 times better than it ever has on the old ECU. It just fires up, warms up. Cannot wait to take it out for a drive. That is not going to be today because the weather outside is utterly grim. So I'm literally going to take it 100 yards around the car park outside, straight onto the trailer. Beautiful. Right, well, there we go. So that is the latest chapter of the car at Badger 5 over. It's all finished, it's on the trailer. I'm going to go and warm up, dry out and head home. But 575 brake. Blown away, absolutely amazed. Everything's been tidied up inside as well. There's a load of new switches and stuff. Everything's a lot more to hand, a lot more neat and accurate. I'll show you that in another video very soon. Massive, massive, massive thanks to all the guys here at Badger 5. Bill, Alex, Tufty, Callum and Luke. Couldn't have done it without them. They've all had a hand in it at one point or another. All kind of come together, got everything done. We're in plenty of time before the race season. We're out testing next week at Snetterton. Couldn't be happier really. So yeah, that's it. That's me for another video. Hope you guys will like this one. Sorry for the cliffhanger last week, but I think it was worth the wait. Blown away by the result. I really am. I'm still, you can tell, I did not expect it to do that power, and I've got no idea what it's going to feel like to drive, other than it's going to be pretty scary. But yeah, that's me. Have fun. Take care. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and catch up with us very soon for some more cool projects. And it's only a couple of weeks until we're racing. See you soon, guys. Take care.